Take a look at the street I'm riding through. At first glance, it looks like a street lined with karaoke places. But something feels off. Both sides are packed with bright, animated LED signs. These aren't regular karaoke rooms. This block is lined with Hostess bars. Let me pull over, park my motorcycle, and walk back so you can get a closer look. In Korea, a regular noraebang is a private karaoke room where you sing with the friends, family members, or co-workers you came with. Regular noraebang businesses are not licensed to sell alcohol or offer paid hostess services. These places operate differently. Customers can drink alcohol and pay female hostesses to sit with them, pour drinks, talk, and sing. They are hostess bars, not regular karaoke rooms. Hostess service does not automatically mean prostitution. To be clear, prostitution is illegal in South Korea. Personally, I don't think it's a good thing that places offering paid female hostess services are so common. I also don't think places like these give people a good impression of Korea. With that said, how can you tell the difference? Regular karaoke places usually have signs that say noraebang or the Korean words for singing practice room. Venues that offer hostess service often use Korean terms such as noraebang along with words like room, entertainment bar, or simply bar. So how can you tell a regular noraebang from a place that offers hostess service? For visitors who cannot read Korean, this can be difficult. But there are several warning signs to look for. Look at the design of the sign. Images of glamorous women, female silhouettes, or animated LED signs showing women dancing can suggest that the business is aimed at adult male customers rather than ordinary karaoke groups. Again, the image alone is not proof, but it is another reason to check before entering. The biggest warning sign is someone standing outside and trying to lure customers into a particular business. If someone like that approaches you, assume it is not a regular noraebang. Do not follow them inside. Trying to lure customers in from the street is prohibited for businesses like these. And if you follow a stranger inside, you may not know exactly what kind of business you are entering, what service is being offered, or how much you will ultimately be charged. That can expose you to aggressive sales tactics, overcharging, scams, or other trouble. Today showed you another side of Korea's nightlife. It may not show Korea at its best, but it is part of the reality here. It's something you should be aware of if you're traveling in Korea or planning to live here. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. Thanks for watching.